And let me say this: you guys have a great social media presence, and I know you guys are constantly
Thank you.
investing in it.
Shout
Uh,
out to Diane. She's a rock star.
so yeah, I've met Diane, your social media person and marketing. But I think maybe I don't know if you can quantify this right now, but is there any quantifiable results that you guys saw from turning that on to like the way that you guys were operating before that? And I think it was maybe what, like not right quite 2 years ago that you started doing this a little bit stronger, maybe 18 months. But have you seen a quantifiable difference in inbound anything, whether it's just conversations or actually conversions into sales and recruiting?
Um, we've seen a lot on two parts. On the candidate side, we are getting a lot more candidates through our social media platforms than we ever did. And in a tight market, an employee market, being able to get more referrals and being able to get more people applying for our positions, it has definitely helped on that end. On the client base side, a lot of our current clients, which is fun, they're seeing us, they're being part of our growth and our environment, and it's helped and continues to develop our relationship with them. And in addition to that, of course, on LinkedIn, the more you get involved with more and more companies, they're being able to be a larger exposure of who we are. So I do get often actually from people that say, hey, your team seems really great. And where they're getting that from is social media, if they haven't really interacted much with the whole team. And I love to hear that. I love to have our office very much open to seeing the silly things that go on here, the serious things that we go through, and then on top of it, being able to share the feedback that we get, like either on Google reviews or directly from candidates that are willing to do a video and share their experience with us.
You know what happens very often in the staffing world? You ask clients that use staffing agencies and ask them, have you actually met your recruiter? How often have you met the recruiter that you talk to almost daily, email daily? How many times have you met your account manager? How many times have you met more than one person within the company? Many of them are going to say not very often, just at the beginning, but we just over the phone communicate, or don't even pick up the phone. It's all email. And our success over the last couple of years has definitely accelerated. To give you a quantifiable answer, this is something we're very proud about. And if you're in the staffing world, if you're a business owner, you can see how big of a milestone this was. We sit on a round table with other CEOs, other staffing firms. They all budget game plan for 2019.
We're also part of the
FSA, Florida Staffing Association. So we have a lot of friends that are their owners in the staffing world. And as we were going into 2019, figuring out, how much do we want to increase, not in sales and revenue, that doesn't mean anything. It's about what you keep at the end of the day, gross profit. So everybody was in 2019 saying, we want to be 10% higher in gross profit. We think we're going to flatline. We're just projected to do exactly what we did last year, maybe 20%. Rebecca and I had, and I will curse, a crazy ass goal of above 60%. We rolled it out to the team. We rolled out a game plan. We rolled out what each individual has to bring in order for the company as a whole to hit that goal. Not only did we increase in our 10th year by 60%, we increased by how much?
73%.
73% going from year 9 to year 10. And that's not sales, that's gross profit. And a lot of that is contributed to clients. We're getting a ton of referrals. The best way to recruit, the best way to do business are with people that you trust referring others. Strong believer, I think everybody believes in that. And most of our candidates are coming from referrals that no other staffing agency has access to. And then vice versa, clients, you work with people that you like. When they maybe don't get to meet all the recruiters because they're so busy in the office trying to recruit for their roles, they get to see, they feel like part of the team, they feel like part of the success, part of the growth, and that social media, the engagement, the technology that has helped with that, of staying constantly in front of them, is something that we can actually quantify with the results from last year. We have a very big goal